Hey guys, so finally the Byju's interview video. For the people who are new, I'm someone who have given Byju's interview, Byju's GD, and who have faced maximum number of interviews and got selected in most of them. So I have gone through many interviews, many GD rounds, and many PI rounds of various companies in my college. I'm from mechanical branch, and I have faced various interviews and GDs and etc. 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 whatever written round it takes. So you can watch my older videos, previous videos. To be honest, my most serious, most real, most genuine video is GD tips of Byju's, and I think that that video is a god. That video is a god, and that's my personal experience of how I cracked GDs of most of the companies. And people ask me how you do it so awesomely, or how you do it so amazingly. Those are the tips, guys. Those are genuine tips from a genuine student. So do watch it. So talking about the interview, my tip to interview is not easy, but take it easy. So this is the tip of the day. Not easy, but take it easy. So first of all, let me tell you my badges experience about how I went through it. So it was a really after of course you have to watch the previous videos for it before. If you haven't watched it, then good for you. You can continue with this video. But you haven't. If you haven't, then you have to of course watch those videos first. So first of all, it takes plenty of time because it's a GD round and GD is so huge in Byju's and it's of crucial importance. Then it comes the PI directly, which minimum number of students can qualify. With PI, I was made to sit more than 3 hours. I certainly waited for more than 3 hours, and it was like hell. They give you a paper, a brief about the company, the a written a description about the whole company and how it works and how it started and all the information regarding Byju's. So of course you have to read that first, and after that you have to go for interview. And I think 15 of us were there for the interview. No, 10 of us were there for interview, and GD, the people who sat for GD were 150. So out of 150, something around 50 were selected for the PI rounds, and from the 50s, 10 were selected to serve the company. So basically, my interview started. We greeted. It went well. It was crazy. What craziness was there, I will tell you. So it first started with I just knocked the door. May I come in, ma'am? It was a lady. There was a lady sitting and with her monitor screen on. And of course, in Byju's, it is definitely there that they do a video calling thing. The video calling guy doesn't, I don't know if they record it or they live show it to them, but they do it. So the monitor is turned on. They ask us about a perfect angle of the camera, and then they just begin with the question. And someone at the upper stages, maybe the HR, because those were the representatives of the companies, maybe the HR watches it and tells them on WhatsApp or something is going on. On the phone, definitely something goes on with them because the lady was constantly looking at her phone, and I think questions come in, or maybe whatever responses comes in through the phone or WhatsApp. So it began with a greet, and as soon as I wished her good, let me first tell you that I entered. I asked for permission to enter. She said, "Come in." Then I asked for sitting. Then she said, "Sit." Then she asked me a basic question, and that basic question is something that hides everything. It was that, "Are you nervous?" I said, "No." You have to say no, because if you say yes, then definitely that speaks that you are nervous, and being nervous means you lack confidence, and if you lack confidence, you can't face the customers with prospective customers of the Byju's. So how can they hire you? So that raises a lot of questions. So always say yes if they ask you, are you nervous in an interview? Secondly, if they ask, always ask for sitting. Always ask that, can I have a seat? Don't sit directly on in front of the table. So, are you nervous? They asked me. Then it started with a basic question, tell me about yourself. I told her about myself, and most of the people do mistakes here. They start with their name, their degrees, that I'm Sagar, I have done my college from here, I have done my schooling from here. That is not the case, guys. You have to be innovative, you have to be interesting. That I said that I'm Sagar, I'm someone who loves this, and they what they are seeking here is your personality type. They are seeking here what you like, what you dislike. Tell me about yourself is basically a personality question, not an academic or not a background question. It it basically craves that what the interviewer craves from you is that what are you seeking, what have you done in life, what are your achievements are, not your basic in short, if you cut it short, not all the things that are there on your resume, don't say it and tell me about yourself. Don't say it. Then I told her about those things, about myself, my things, my my talents, my whatever it was. So it went well. Then she asked me, yeah, my strengths and weaknesses. She told me, she asked me that, tell me about your any five weaknesses and five strengths. Um, Here you have to be careful because those are company oriented things. If you want to get selected, of course you have to say that your strengths are convincing people. Your strength is adaptability. Your strength is innovation. Your strength is persuading. I said it. Okay. Your strength is anything related to sales. That anything related to convincing. Anything related to the role that you are going to play in that company. So it should be very well versed with the idea that you are going to serve that company, and you have to be specific with the strengths that whatever you do in that company, the strengths should suit that. I know that सब लोग कहते हैं कि in interview you have to be honest, but truly guys, if you want the job, you have to be company oriented honest. You don't have to be your oriented honest, because I know if you need the job, if desperately, then you have to lie a bit. And I'm not saying that it's good or bad, I'm not judging it, but I think if you need the job, you have to think with the perspective of the opponent, that is the interviewer. Why should he hire someone who loves art, music, and is going to serve in Byju's? Why should he hire them? Because he doesn't want a zombie or an empty soul. He wants something, someone fulfilled, someone perfect for the job, perfect for the responsibility. So of course you have to go with the flow according to the company orientation. So I hope you understand that you have to think with the company perspective. So that was a tip. Then she asked me about how was your day? How was the day? Typical answer. She tried to be very friendly with me during that interview, and you have to do the same. You have no hesitations, no shyness, nothing is required. And if you are shy, I honestly tell you that you lost the battle. Don't be shy. देन लैंग्वेज कोई बार नहीं है, लैंग्वेज इज नो बार. आप हिंदी में दे सकते हैं इंटरव्यू, इंग्लिश में दे सकते हैं. बायजूस की ये सबसे अच्छी बात लगती है कि देर इज नो बार ऑफ द लैंग्वेज. हिंदी में बोले, इंग्लिश में बोले, वो सबको इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी प्रोवाइड करता है. अगर आप हिंदी में परफेक्ट हैं तो हिंदी में बोलें, अगर आप इंग्लिश में सुटेबल हैं, परफेक्ट हैं, तो हिंदी में बोलें. चाहे वो जीडी हो या इंटरव्यू, दोनों के लिए ये बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि आप परफेक्ट होने चाहिए जिस भी लैंग्वेज में हो. कोई इश्यू नहीं है. जीडी टिप्स में भी मैंने ये बात कही थी, वो वीडियो बहुत परफेक्ट है, आप ज़रूर वो देखना. देन कॉन्फिडेंस कॉन्फिडेंस रहना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, कॉन्फिडेंट रहना. तो यही बातें हुई हमारे बारे में, स्ट्रेंथ वीकनेस ये सब चला. देन कंपनी के बारे में सवाल जवाब होते हैं. जब आप सीट छोड़ते हैं तो कंपनी के बारे में वो पूछते हैं कि डू यू हैव एनी क्वेरीज अबाउट द कंपनी. देन यू हैव टू बी आस्किंग दोज क्वेरीज, बिकॉज आपको पूछना चाहिए क्वेरीज. बिकॉज अगर आप क्वेरीज नहीं पूछेंगे तो वो सोचेंगे कि आपने कंपनी के बारे में कुछ ज़्यादा सोचा ही नहीं. I think we must ask the company, ask the queries about the company. कुछ भी हो, random हो, stupid हो, whatever it is, do ask queries because it is beneficial for you guys only. Do ask queries if you want to get selected. Then the most important thing about interview is how to sell something. They all of a sudden they ask you to sell a samosa, sell a pen, sell an AC, sell a car, whatever it is. And to be honest, I can't really that is very basic जो कि बारीकियां होती हैं, वेरी स्लाइट सटलनेस के साथ उसका जवाब देना चाहूँगा क्योंकि और एक वीडियो में ये पॉसिबल नहीं है, उसकी बहुत ही डिटेलिंग में मुझे घुसना पड़ेगा। सो वो नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बनाऊंगा कि हाउ टू सेल अ समोसा, हाउ टू सेल, और ये बेसिक, ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है बायजूस का कि हाउ टू सेल समथिंग बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली योर जॉब इज सेफ। सो इस वीडियो में मैं इंटरव्यू के स्नीक पीक दे रहा हूँ, उस वीडियो में मैं ये ऐसे एस्पेक्ट पे गौर करूंगा कि हाउ टू सेल समथिंग बिकॉज ये वीडियो, और वो वीडियो चिंता मत करें कल ही आ जाएगी, द नेक्स्ट डे आफ्टर दिस वीडियो। सो वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है एंड बायजूस की रिक्रूटमेंट हो रही है इस समय। द लिंक इज byju/careers, समथिंग लाइक दैट, byju/careers और byju/jobs, ऐसी कुछ था। तो यू कैन सर्च इट ऑन गूगल। या एंड हाँ, बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट था इंटरव्यू का मेरे इंटरव्यू में और सभी के इंटरव्यू में। एक चीज़ आई डोंट नो वो मिथ है कि रियल है बट दैट हैपन। जिन इंटरव्यूअर आस्क यू टू ईट समथिंग इन बिटवीन एंड द पीपल हु rejected it that they don't want to eat got rejected and the people who actually ate those things were approved. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's a myth. I don't really know that, but it really worked. I ate a. I remember I ate a slight bite of something, a samosa, I think. Yeah, samosa. So I got it. So do eat something if they offer you. I don't know if it's a myth, but you never know. इंग्लिश नो बार, ये आपको बता ही दिया। या बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है इंटरव्यू के थ्रू आपको स्माइल करना है, स्माइल थ्रू आउट योर इंटरव्यू। जल्दी से एक स्नीक पीक दे दूँ कि सबसे पहले उन्होंने मुझे बिठाया, अपने बारे में पूछा। हाँ, फिर वो एक इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन मुझे भी बहुत अजीब लगा कि वो क्या पूछना चाहते थे, इवन आई डिडंट गेट इट। वो उन्होंने कहा कि टेल मी समथिंग इंटरेस्टिंग अबाउट यू। आई मीन मैंने अबाउट माई सेल्फ बता दिया, सब बता दिया। देन ऑल्सो दे वर आस्किंग कि टेल मी समथिंग मोर इंटरेस्टिंग अबाउट यू। मोर इंटरेस्टिंग में आई गॉट स्टम्प्ड, आई डोंट नो बिकॉज मोर इंटरेस्टिंग में आई रियली कांट थिंक ऑफ एनीथिंग एल्स बट I was keeping on I kept on repeating those about myself things, and that was an awkward silence that time. So I don't. So first question was of hers was tell me about yourself. Second question was strengths and weaknesses. Third question was actually do you want to eat something? Then she was trying to be friendly, doing friendly talk, and then ultimately before leaving, they asked you about your background, what your brother do, sibling, what your parents do, what is your basic background from, where you originated, and all of that stuff. And basically, they check your confidence. Basically, they check your durability to various questions and your ability to respond. Just don't get that in that zone that becomes an awkwardly silent space. Don't be silent, don't be muted any which way possible. Don't be that. Don't I do answer something because it's you and them face to face. There is no one in between, so you have to answer it. You have to say something, and you have to say something that means something. Don't say something just for saying. You have to mean it. You have to believe in it, and you have to say it. And एक बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट बात जो सब लोग मिस करते हैं, इंटरव्यू का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पहलू होता है कि आप इंटरव्यू अपने हिसाब से ही चलाते हैं। अगर आप कोई इंटरव्यू दे रहे हैं और वो आपसे जो भी क्वेश्चन करता है, आपके पास वो पावर होती है कि आप उसको किस तरीके से ढालें। अगर कोई टफ क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, आपके पास पावर है कि आप उसको आसान में बदल दें या टफ में बदल दें। अपने इंटरेस्ट, अपने लाइक्स, अपने इन चीज़ों को, तो जो भी आपका शौक है उस पर गौर ज़रूर करें, लेकिन उन चीज़ों को आप किस तरह कंपनी के फेवर में मोड़ सकते हैं उसके बारे में ज़रूर सोचें। सो बेसिकली यही है कि आपके ऊपर बहुत सारी पावर है, कॉन्फिडेंटली जवाब दें, जो भी जवाब दें उसमें बिलीव रखें और उसको आगे एक्सप्लेन करने का अगर आप में गट्स हो तो ही उन चीज़ों को लाएं सामने टेबल पे, वरना मत लाएं। झूठ बोलेंगे तो जल्दी पकड़े जाएंगे, सच बोलेंगे लेकिन क्लेवर तरीके से बोलेंगे तो बिल्कुल नहीं पकड़े जाएंगे। और मुझे लगता है कि इंटरव्यू में झूठ बोलने से ही सक्सेस मिलती है जहाँ तक है। लेकिन अगर आप परफेक्टली सुटेबल हैं उस जॉब के लिए, परफेक्टली बिल्कुल परफेक्ट, आपको चाहिए भी वो जॉब, आपका इंटरेस्ट है, तो झूठ बोलने की कोई अ, आवश्यकता ज़रूरत ऐसी मुझे महसूस नहीं होती है। So be yourself is the ultimate key. Be natural, be genuine. But if you desperately need the job and then do it with faking it. इंटरव्यू को क्या पता, फेक कीजिए, अपनी पर्सनालिटी फेक करनी पड़ेगी आपको उसके सामने। आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा दैट यू आर मेड फॉर दैट जॉब, इफ़ यू नीड दैट जॉब। बिकॉज ऐसे पर अगर ज़रूरत है तो कुछ समय के लिए कर सकते हैं। एक और वीडियो मैं लाना चाहूँगा, इसमें तो बोल नहीं पाऊँगा, बहुत लेंथी हो गई है वीडियो ऑलरेडी। सो एक और चीज़ है कि बायजूस की आफ्टर सर्विस, मतलब एक बार आप जॉब में घुस गए फिर क्या दिक्कतें हैं और फिर क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं, वो भी बहुत ट्रिकी है। तो वो सब मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूँगा, बट पहली वीडियो है समोसा वाली, तो उसका इंतज़ार करिएगा, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है। या हमेशा इंटरव्यू से उठने से पहले लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर अ फेवरेबल रिप्लाई बोलना ना भूलें, या लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर योर कॉल, लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर सम ऑसम न्यूज़, ऐसा बोलें ज़रूर, ताकि इंटरव्यू को भी लगे कि यू नीड दैट जॉब। मैं जब उठा था मैंने कहा था आई सीरियसली डिज़ायर दिस जॉब, मैंने ऐसा बोला। एंड डू आस्क क्वेश्चन, ये मैंने आपको बता ही दिया। सो दैट्स इट, तो थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग, एंड इफ़ यू लाइक द वीडियो प्लीज़ लाइक कर दो यार। एंड सब्सक्राइब करेंगे तो see, it takes hell lot of efforts. I have made notes about all the stuff that I went through and I keep sharing with you these things। और जीडी में भी मैंने यही किया था, आपको नोट्स बना के पूरा समझाया था, जो जिस चीज़ से मैं गुजरा था, जो मेरी पर्सनल टिप्स हैं वो मैंने आपको दी। सो इफ़ यू सब्सक्राइब, दैट्स ultimate satisfaction and that gives ultimate strength to me that you guys are listening and you guys want to know more. So do subscribe and do like. So thank you very much. Keep watching.